We were standing on the edge of the words we never said. Every glance a hidden door, leading to a little more. But we hesitated there, caught between the truth and dare. Every second slipped away into tides we couldn't stay. Now I'm drowning in the sound of the chances we turned down. Every echo pulls me in to the world we could have been. I'm lost in an ocean of what ifs. Every wave a stolen wish. Every current pulls me through all the lives I had with you. In this ocean of what ifs, nothing ever truly ends. If I dive beneath the blue, I still find my way to you. Moonlight trembling on the sea, like it's showing me the scene. Every version of our past, where we finally made it last. Different choices, different roads, different ways our story goes. Every tide reveals a trace of a love we couldn't face. Stay a moment in the dream where we all we could be, even if it's just pretend. Let me feel it once again. Still, I'm in this ocean of what ifs. Every drop a fading kiss, every ripple calls your name, but it never feels the same. In this ocean of what ifs, time just bends and never ends. If I swim against the tide, would I find you on the other side? Maybe we were meant to miss almost every risk, but the way it felt so real isn't something I can heal. If tomorrow shifts the waves, gives us back the time we gave, will we finally choose to dive or just watch it pass us by? What if we didn't let go? What if we chose to know? What if we crossed the line? Would you still be mine? I'm still in this ocean of what ifs. Every tear, silent drift. Every heartbeat, every hue still comes back to me and you. In this ocean of what ifs, I replay the moments missed. If the waves could rewrite truth, I would drown to stay with you. Solitaire, fading into blue. Still it carries me to you. In the depths of all that lives, I remain in what ifs. In the space we couldn't hide, every second felt so true, but the timing broke in two. sparks in empty rooms, blooming inside a shifting maze. Every heartbeat out of line in this wrong moment in time. It's a wrong moment, love we found. Built it up then watched it drown. Every feeling, every spark faded slowly in the dark. Wrong moment, love, we let it slip. Like a wave we couldn't grip. If we met another way, maybe we would stay. Neon nights and silent calls, we were leaning then we'd fall. Every touch felt so aligned, but our worlds were misdesigned. Different roads, same desire, burning in a quiet fire. Every dream we tried to hold turned to something uncontrolled. Stay a second, freeze the frame. Let me call you by your name, even if it breaks the truth. I still see the best in you. It's a wrong moment, love still real. More than something we could feel. Every second tried to stay, but the clock pulled us away. Wrong moment, love torn apart, left an echo in my heart. If the stars could realign, would you still be mine? Maybe we were meant to miss almost every kiss, but the way you felt so true still comes rushing back to you. If tomorrow bends the line, gives us one more chance in time, will we finally make it through, or just break like we used to? But it felt so right, close in the fading light. Us slipping out of place, lost in time we couldn't chase. It's a wrong moment, love, I see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark still is glowing in the dark. Wrong moment, love, but it's true. I was always pulled to you. If the world rewrites the day, will we finally stay? Dim lights fading into blue, still they lead me back to you. Wrong moment, right emotion, lost inside a silent motion. Like we felt this once before. Every silence starts to speak of a love we couldn't keep. We were close in every way, but somehow we couldn't stay. Every word just came out wrong, like we never quite belonged. In your eyes I saw the truth, something breaking, something loose. Every step we tried to take turned into a small heartbreak. We were almost something real, more than what we try to feel. Every second slipped away, like we chose not to stay. We were not meant to be, I know. Even though we felt it grow, every moment, every spark still is glowing in the dark. We were not meant to stay. Watched it slowly fade away. If we tried another way, will we still just break? Neon lights and empty streets, echoes dragging at my feet. Every shadow calls your name, but it never feels the same. We were dancing out of sync, on the edge of what we think. Every breath began to fall, like we never had it all. Stay a moment, don't let go, even if we'll never know what it feels like if we try just to hold it one more time. We were not meant to be, still true. There was something there in you. Every heartbeat tried to stay, but the world pulled us away. We were not meant to last, just a shadow of the past. If we cross another line, would you still be mine? Maybe we were meant to learn every loss, every burn, but the way you felt so real isn't something I can heal. If tomorrow shifts the view, brings me back to me and you, will we finally break free, or still not meant to be? Not everything we tried, not enough to survive. Close, but we let it fade. Lost in choices we both made. We were not meant to be. I see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark still is living in the dark. We were not meant to stay, but it never fades away. If the past rewrites the key, would we still not meant to be? Cold glow fading into blue, still it carries me to you. Not meant to be, it's true, but it still feels like you. Different place, another time. Every echo feels so pure, like a love that could endure. If we met before the scars, before broken shooting stars, will we fall without the fear? Would you finally stay here? In a version left unseen, where we are, what we could be. Every step would feel so right. No more running from the light. We were shaped by what we knew, by the things we every second, every view, would I still be losing you? If we met in clearer skies, without all the old goodbyes, will we finally understand, or just slip right through our hands? Maybe timing shaped the line, turned your world away from mine, but the way you feel so true still keeps pulling me to you. If tomorrow bends the past, gives us one more chance to last, will we finally get it right, or just lose another fight? Before everything we knew, before I was losing you, close in another life, maybe we survive. If we met before the scars, we could rewrite who we are. Every moment, every spark wouldn't fade into the dark. If we met before the pain, would I still call out your name? If the timeline realigns, would your heart be mine? Still it circles back to you. If we met before it grew, maybe we made it through. Love out of time, every second feels undone, like we've barely just begun. We were written in a frame that could never hold our name. Every moment out of sync, on the edge of what we think. You were future, I was past, moving way too slow, too fast. Every touch we try to trace vanished in another space. We kept chasing something real through a timeline we can't feel. Every heartbeat out of phase, lost between our different days. It's a love at a time we found, built it up and watched it drown. Every moment felt so right, still it slipped beyond our sight. Love out of time can rewind, different stars we're aligned. If the seconds bent our way, we'd still be here today. Neon nights and frozen skies, holding truth behind our eyes. Every word we couldn't say drifted slowly far away. We were dancing through delay, never landing in one place. Every chance we couldn't hold turned to stories left untold. Stay a moment, pause the line, let me live inside this time. Even if it breaks the truth, I still feel it here with you. It's a love out of time, still real, more than something we could feel. Every second tried to stay, but it slowly slipped away. Love out of time, torn apart, left an echo in my heart. If the past could realign, would your world be mine? stops the world we couldn't love. Would we finally make it through, or just break like we used to? Time slipping through our hands. Time never understands us caught between the lines. Love out of time. It's a love out of time. I see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark still is glowing in the dark. Love out of time, but it's true. I was always pulled to you. If the world could realign, we'd exist in perfect time. Still, they circle back to you. Love we lost, we couldn't climb, falling out of time. Late night silence fades to blue. Words we never let it show. Every second slipped away while we chose not to say. We were standing side by side, hiding truths we kept inside. Every glance a quiet spark, fading slowly in the dark. You were closer than it seemed, like a half-forgotten dream. Every moment we delayed turned into a price we paid. We kept waiting for the sign while we ran out of time. Every heartbeat tried to speak, but we stayed too incomplete. We missed our chance, let it go, watched it fade without a show. Every feeling left behind in the silence of our minds. We missed our chance, couldn't stay, let it slowly drift away. If we dared to cross the line, you might still be mine. You might still be mine. Neon lights reflect regret, moments we cannot reset. Every step we didn't take echoes louder when we break. We were caught in maybe's glow, never choosing yes or no. Every dream we left undone, now it haunts what we've become. Stay a second, don't rewind. Let me freeze this fragile time. Even if it's just a dream, you're it lives in what we miss. If tomorrow gives a sign, let's suspend the hands of time. Will we finally take the fall, or just miss it once and all? Chance we don't understand, close but we let it fade. Lost in choices never made. We missed our chance. I can see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark still is glowing in the dark. We missed our chance, but it's true. I was always pulled to you. If the world rewrites the line, would we finally align? Late night silence fades to blue, still it circles back to you. Missed our chance, it lingers on in the place where you belong. Like a truth we used to know. Every shadow tells the past of a fate that couldn't last. We were written in the stars, but we blurred the lines too far. Every step we tried to take turned into a quiet break. You were fire in my veins, running through my every frame. But the timing slipped away, like it never meant to stay. We believed in something more, but we never closed the door. Every second out of sync, fading faster than we think. It's a faded destiny we had. Something real turned into past. Every moment, every spark, now just echoes in the dark. Faded destiny, I see what you always were to me. If the stars could realign, would your heart still answer mine? Your heart still answer mine. Neon lights and silent calls, we were rising just to fall. Every glance a fragile thread, leading where we never went. We were close but far within, lost between the might have beens. Every breath began to break under chances we didn't take. Stay a moment, don't let go, even if we'll never know what it feels like if we try just to hold it one more time. It's a faded destiny, still true. Every road leads back to you. Every heartbeat tried to stay, but the world pulled us away. Faded destiny so near, like a voice I almost hear. If tomorrow bends the line, would we finally align? Maybe we were something I can heal. If the night rewrites the sky, gives us one more chance to try, will we finally make it through, or just lose?